Hi there, Scorpio. This is Kim here to do your messages for your next 3 days. Opening up to your spirit team, your spirit guides, and your angels for these messages. They're always for your Most High. That's just on the bottom from Cancer's reading, but for some reason, it's still there. So something is changing. Something is changing. For Scorpio, what's changing? What's changing for Scorpio? Ooh. Well, I'll tell you, infinite possibilities are out there. The infinity sign. So we usually have the infinity sign on the top of the magician card, right above his head. And selective shield here on the bottom. So you are being protected at this time, and they're also telling you to do what you can to protect your own energy at this time. Call on your protection, spiritual hygiene, things like that. Okay, so the Infinity card in the Cosmos Oracle says to be open to the possibility of more possibilities. Okay, beyond the space, there exists more of the universe here. So we're only seeing a slice, right? We're only seeing what's observable as of this point. So do not delimit the infinite. Do not do that. Do not put limits on what's possible. And I always say, if you've got a goal in mind, set that high point to infinite as far as you could go. Don't settle for something. Just, yeah. So let's see. Because this is also about it's not just a card of possibilities. It's a card of getting rid of limitations, So, getting rid of limitations. Let's see what it's about for Scorpio. Getting rid of their limitations. 10 of Wands. Whoa, 9 of Cups. 10 of Wands, 9 of Cups, King of Cups. I think what we'll do is put one row up here of main cards, and then we'll pull some clarifiers underneath it. Give me something else for that top row. 9 of Cups. Excellent. 10 of Wands can be a little bit burned out on something, but it can also mean that you're coming to a completion. We have the 2 of Cups coming out. 2 of Cups. So we really have somebody following their heart here, right? A very nice, centered, balanced person, King of Cups. The energies that I talk about can be reversed, so you take it. But this is somebody who's wanting to follow their heart. And I'm kind of getting like a storyline of someone making a completion when it comes to something that's been hard or arduous in their life, and now they're finally following their heart. There can be a real love connection forming here, and of course 9 of Cups is your wishes granted. The Chariot on the bottom and the Moon, really strong with your water energy here, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. The Moon is mysterious, but it definitely, it's actually in alignment with things are changing, right? So, because you think of the Moon and things are changing, something's coming to a completion. Something that was hard, something that was burdensome. Okay, tell me about this 10 of Wands first. 10 Temperance and the Empress in the reverse. Okay. Yeah, I think this has to do with you finally getting to a point where you have to do you. You know, the Empress is so giving to everyone else around. She's abundant. She's, you know, she's tapped in. She's over all of the queens, so she can receive on many different levels. But if we were in a position of over giving from everything that we have created, it can lead to burnout, right? So there's either some kind of creation that you have had that has been giving to others, but for whatever reason you've been carrying more of the load here. That seems like it's coming to a completion. There also seems to be like finding an inner balance of the Empress in you. Like it's good to be in the Empress. And by the way, no gender here when I'm talking about this Empress energy. It's good to be in the Empress energy, but off balance. There could be neglection of ourself, or it can be calling you to address that, right? Address your own physical needs, for sure. Physical needs I'm picking up on, because the 10 of Wands is a very physical card. It can be about the body. There might be something that you need to heal within yourself. Yeah, so I see the pace slowing down for healing to come in, for healing, for the angels here helping you find some sort of inner peace and balance. Let's see what else we get about this moon, which is, you know, divine feminine, mysterious changes, and Ace of Swords. Okay, and if this Ace of Swords says an intellectual gift on it, the maker, this is Todd Alcott's decks. This one's the Pulp Tarot. This one is the Sci-Fi Tarot. And he makes it pretty clear that his aces are gifts from the universe. And so this is an intellectual gift from the universe. So, So you could say that something that your intuition is picking up on, like clarity, how you maybe is of how you feel, how you really feel, especially if you're in that position of like, I've been over giving. If you've been over giving, overdoing it. So this clarity is probably going to give you insight on your emotions and allow you to make some pretty good like actions and decisions that come straight from the heart, like a King of Cups would. So now this King of Cups can be another person though, because we do have the we have the King of Cups and we have the Two of Cups. So tell me more about King of Cups. Knight of Cups in the reverse. Three of Cups. Eight of Cups in the reverse. Some kind of weird like symphony music coming in. I don't know why, but all right. So so it, like, you could have friends or people that are supporting you on your side, wanting you to succeed, but there is something here that's not moving forward, and I'm wondering if it's tied to somebody that you're about to throw in the towel with, or say, you know, this is not moving forward. There's a Eight of Cups reverse. Sometimes that's a fear of detaching or separating from something, but here's the thing is of knowing that it's already not moving forward in the way that you want it to. I feel like you're getting advice from people about this, or from other people around you, of saying you need to follow your heart instead of being, because I see somebody, you know, I always think of the Knight of Cups in the reverse as like a horse that's being tied up, and so instead of going on some kind of journey or adventure, it's almost like it's running in place. It's not getting anywhere. It's not going to go anywhere. Ooh, okay. And then some of you all are really trying to keep balance in a very off balance situation here, where there's a mother involved, there's this Empress energy involved, but they may be very self-centered, they may be very not nice, not agreeable, not easy to get along with. They may make false promises a lot to you. I mean, I know I've said I'm not doing gender, but I'm kind of feeling like this could be somebody's mother, or a mother figure. And then there's this energy, and it's coming across as you as being the King of Cups. I mean, it is a Scorpio energy, as being like a peacemaker, right? As being an earth angel in between in a situation here. Like, I'm temperance, I'm trying to keep the peace, but there's like too much. There's too much, and it can be too much that's being asked out of you physically. But, you know, emotional burden can be physically heavy over time too, right? So it's something like this. There's some person here that's, if it weren't for you in some area, or if it weren't for this other, like, support, these other people, there wouldn't be any balance at all. Maybe that person has problems. Maybe they have, like, maybe they've got other issues. Chariots on the bottom. It seems like one situation wrapping itself up, and then a new one coming in, and the new one coming in, like, is this Two of Cups and this Chariot. So it's taking you good places, right? And it's also matching you with people or a specific person. I mean, you have Three of Cups and Two of Cups, so they're different people, but these are really good connections. They're harmonious. If it's love connection, it's real love, but it comes about when you provide the bridge of you doing what's best for you. Because the Nine of Cups, you're focused on, okay, I need to do what makes me happy now, right? And you're balanced, so you're already in that place of it. Like, you can't, this person overdoes the Nine of Cups, right? This Empress is in the Nine of Cups in the reverse. Something that she chooses is not actually good for her. Versus when you're choosing something. But we have this whole, like, still attached to the situation that's not going forward. And that doesn't have to be necessarily a mother, okay? That could be it can be a person, like it could be a person. I mean, it could be a man too. They're people too. See what I'm saying? So you doing you brings something different in, brings something, and there's more possibilities here than what you are currently, like, burned out on. What else about this good stuff? About the good stuff? Tell me about the good stuff. Oh, well, that's... This is very similar to the Empress in the reverse, the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse, okay? So the good stuff has to do with you getting some kind of message that comes out of the blue, and it lets you know, hey, I'm going to have a fresh new start. Whether it's a fresh new relationship, it's kind of looking like it's a fresh new relationship, because the Queen of Pentacles reverse, this is somebody that you're just really not, you would not want to be committed to this person. You might not be getting along due to mismanagement of resources, a financial situation going on. They could meddle a lot. They can purposely cause this Queen of Pentacles reverse could be somebody that purposely causes disruption in people's homes. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's not a very, it's an energy that you do not want to be giving and receiving with. And so it's like you're just doing your thing, and I feel maybe it's not so much as I can't emotionally disconnect as just like this is the situation right now. But out of the blue, the Page of Cups comes out, and it's like, hey, break this commitment with this person, come with me, or start this new thing. And I think it's going to make you really happy. I think that's the thing that will make you happy, actually. And also, I see just in a separate, could be a separate storyline. There's so many, there's so many possibilities here. But another storyline could also be of a person who's like, they have given a lot over time, especially of their own resources. Because like I said to begin with, it could be you that's in the Empress that is overgived or overextended in some way, and maybe it was even taken for granted. And so that Queen of Pentacles reverse can represent somebody who's like, nope, no more, I'm not going to keep on giving of my financial, you know, my bounty to you. I'm going to start something new. And whatever it is, it's like the moon energy, the High Priestess, and the Ace of Swords. You have absolute, like, crystal clear clarity on this situation. Five of Wands on the bottom, underneath that. Could be going somewhere. I mean, the Chariot is a card of talking. Wow, Ace of Pentacles under that. The Chariot is the card of, you know, could be travel, movement. It's also somebody who's very alert and aware about where they're going, right? And they're headed towards a victory. And this might come out of the blue. Look at that. Wow. This might come out of the blue. Ace of Pentacles opportunity, but whoa. You have the High Priestess, So listen, you have all of the information inside you at this time. There's nothing I can tell you that you don't already know here with this High Priestess energy. There's things that you know. I would even say that there might be some things that somebody has tried to keep from you that you already know without needing, you know, concrete proof. You just know something already. You've been given a gift. You've been given clarity. I think this might even be like an intuitive gift. Like it could be claircognizant, where you have a clear knowing of something that's going on. Somebody trying to keep something, somebody doing something with the money. There's just something weird here that the High Priestess is like, yep, no, I already know. Okay, and the High Priestess also knows like what she's going for. She's not going to tell anybody her next move. I can tell you that. She will not tell anybody the next move. Yeah, see, with these energies, that bridge, they're saying that when this card comes out, they're saying that there has been an open bridge for this person to get into your energy. There has been an open bridge. So there has been either money given or help or assistance given. There's been some sort of like using energy here. And they're saying to listen to your intuition when it's telling you to pull up that bridge and tell somebody no. Okay, because either promises are never fulfilled, Knight of Cups reverse, Eight of Cups in the reverse, or Eight of Cups in the reverse could be a person who just keeps on going back to like their old ways and wasting something, you know, on overconsumption, overspending, spending on maybe even bad habits or something like that. It's something that you know, though. And so this bridge is saying not to enable it. Pull it up. There's your energy, person of water, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, the emotionally idealistic, emotionally connected, psychic, empathetic. Yeah, you have that majorly in this reading. Empathetic, sensitive, heart-centered, feels deeply, takes things personally. Knight, confident, heroic, messenger, fearless, assertive, passionate, fighting spirit, preserving, chivalry, strong, champion of a cause. So financial gift also, by the way. Ace of Pentacles, a financial gift from the universe, and the Ace of Swords, an intellectual gift. So the fairy tale, believe the impossible, daydreams, romantic ending, universal archetypes, hopeful, magic, unicorns and rainbows, aspire, happily ever after, and fanciful stories we tell. That's where it's leading to. I just want to say that is where it's leading to. Yeah, the focus is on the heart and home here. Happy home, security, love, kindness, family, belonging, your heart's desire. And uncertain, but there, I mean, it's like clearly in the reverse. So uncertain in the reverse. Even if you're uncertain, I think that there's something here about being certain of packing your bags for the next phase or getting ready to leave a situation for something kind of new. So they're saying be prepared to go. Even in times of uncertainty, even when you're not necessarily sure, follow the heart. And that's what I have for you all. So I'm sending you love and light. If you need a private reading, information is in the description box below on how you can get one. Just make sure you put in the notes what you want to know from the reading on checkout. And they are pre-recorded videos. So I will catch you next time, Scorpio. Bye.